Hi guys, John Mansell, exboozehound. Hope you're well. I'm not doing a lot of vlogs of late. I haven't really got an awful lot of positive stuff to say. Various reasons. Last year was a pretty crap year, and you're going to use the word, and there's still a bit of a hangover into this year, but like I always say in most of the vlogs, it doesn't matter whether you're going through a bad time, a horrendous time, or you're just pottering along. You just got to keep putting one step in front of the other, and things will come back to normality, whatever that normality may be. I had to do a vlog today, really, the 18th of February 2024, as it marks me being 21 years booze free. And from saying, obviously I haven't got an awful lot of positive stuff to say, I think it's important that I do say or mark my anniversary of being booze free, because it might help other people realise that they can do it too. And I think I probably generally say the same thing every year, in that when I went into, and I was very fortunate, I went into a private rehab for 28 days, and haven't drunk since. And I can't remember what it is that I always say. Oh, that's it. Yeah. I don't think there's anybody that I knew or have ever known or whatever that would have thought that I'd be sober after a couple of weeks, let alone 21 years. So, you may not have the belief in you that you can do it, whatever your drug of choice. Your family and your friends may not believe that you can do it, but it is possible. And I guess I'm living proof of that. My life isn't exhilarating at the moment, but I can say one thing for sure, that it's if I hadn't stopped drinking, it would be a hell of a lot worse, and chances are I'd probably be dead. I'm 50 now, and over the last however many years, I've seen quite a few people my age and younger that have died because of booze, and I don't think it's getting any better, and that's partly because there's very little help out there to help people achieve sobriety, and the organisations that we have locally have a monopoly, and they ain't very good at it. But we're not going to mention who that is. They know who they are. So I had a quick look earlier about, after my mental breakdown in 2013, I did my first page on my website, which is just exboozehound.co.uk, and it simply starts with a page that says about me. And at the time it said something along the lines of, to sum up, I'm a mentally ill alcoholic. I now call myself a mentally ill retired alcoholic. Mentally ill alcoholic who is winning against the booze but losing against mental illness and I am still winning against the booze, but my mental illness is giving me a bit of a kicking. Has been for quite a few months, and is still doing so. Not as bad as it's been in the past, but it has definitely got a tight grasp on my testicles. But let's think about more positive stuff. It's whatever life throws at you, and it seems very, very difficult to beat or to get on top of. Sometimes you have to give it time, sometimes you have to put more effort in, sometimes it takes a small miracle, but there's nothing that you can't get through. So through last year, I think it's probably been a time when I was closest to drinking again, because I don't do what I'm meant to do with AA and all that sort of stuff. I guess I do it my way. I still at times want to drink. I still miss it. My mind, it's just, 21 years without it, maybe you could just start having a few. But that's why I call myself a retired alcoholic. I am an alcoholic. For a long time it was fairly obvious, and I will always be an alcoholic. And taking the risk to have a few beers, which I think could probably taste awful now anyway, it just isn't worth it. Because again, I've said many times, I don't think I could do it again, just get away from the booze. And it would disappoint me so much to fail now that I think it would just override everything. But back to the positives, the sun's getting in the air. Back to the positives. If I can give up the alcohol, then you can too. If you're looking for help, AA is a good place to start. I didn't really get on with AA, but they are, they help millions of people all across the world. But also, very importantly, there's one person that you're going to have to rely on, and that person is you, and your strength and commitment to staying away from the booze. I've spoken to so many people over the years that their lives just get better. There's certain things that you miss, but without the ups and downs of booze, life is so much better, so much easier, so much easier to navigate. So if you're struggling with your booze or anything else at the moment, remember that you are strong enough to deal with it. It may not happen tomorrow, it may be a bit of a hard slog, but you'll get there. And again, if I can do it, and again, if I hadn't given up the booze, I wouldn't have gone on to be exboozehound. I wouldn't have gone on to do a lot of things that I'm really proud of. I've said in many vlogs over the last year or so, or last 2 years, that I've got a bit of a disconnection to exboozehound at the moment, and I think on that first page of my blog about me, it does say something along the lines of, if I can help one person, then it will be worth it. And I have to remember that I have helped people, and it's something I was good at. and it's something I want to do again, and I will do again. But I've got to concentrate on myself first, get myself physically and mentally back into a better place, and then I'll be back out there annoying people and reminding people who exboozehound is. So you can do it, you can give it up, it's doable. If I can do it, you can do it, and it ain't going to be easy, but you can do it. Enjoy the good, ride out the bad, and I'll catch you soon. Bye bye.